So you were saying to me, I need to get out of the car. Is that what you're saying to me in the
I want you
motorway?
to come and take a seat in my
I just want to tell you, like, yeah, I'm recording this now, okay?
That's fine.
So,
my camera is recording as well.
Okay.
I want to speak to you about a road traffic offence.
Okay, so what's the
I want
offence?
you, listen to me, you've asked me the question, don't interrupt me, please, thank you. We're in an emergency refuge bay. I want you to come and take a seat in my police car where we can speak, where we can hear each other properly, and I can speak to you about the offence that I've witnessed.
Well, I can hear you. You can hear me clearly.
I'm stood outside, sir.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So we can go to that lay-by.
No, you're in a lay-by now.
So if I'm in the lay-by now...
You're already in a lay-by.
No, if I'm on the lay-by, if I'm in the lay-by... He pulled me over and this is the time. He wants me to come out of the cab from my car.
Please, sir, come and take a seat in my police car.
I have already stated the officer.
I can't hear you.
If you can hear me, I can hear you clearly.
I can't hear you, sir.
I can hear you clearly.
Come and take a seat in our
I don't have to come out of my car.
Because you've been stopped driving a vehicle on a road and I suspect you've committed a road traffic offence.
That's your word against my
I
word.
need to conduct some checks with you under section 164 and 165 of the Road Traffic Act.
164 and 165.
Yes,
please explain me that.
1988. Come take a seat in my car.
But I don't have to come out, officer.
I'm going to wait for you.
No.
Listen,
I asked you.
I'm in my car and I'm going to wait.
Can I speak to your sergeant? Okay. Can I speak to your sergeant, sir?
Do not drive off.
I'm not going to drive off. I'm not driving off. Hello, if you don't... Hello. Recording kotam diari. Officer's gone back in his car. I can hear him clearly. There's a motor service station here. I could have gone to the service station. I asked him I can go to the next nearby, and he's ignoring me. It's like coming off to what's that Google map, M606. So A58, and this is the police car. He's gone back in there, and he told me not to drive off. I've got my hazard light on, as you can see. So officers got back cameras down there. You can see me from there. It's recording from the back camera as well. And yeah, that's that service station for Asda, I think it's for Asda. So the officer's got cameras there in the back. You can see clearly he's recording me, and he told me not to move, and he's not going. He's obstructing me. I've had a long day. And I cannot come off here because it's a motorway. If I come off here, if I get hit, and he'll say, why did you come off it? I'm gonna open the door because I'm hungry and I need to go for a wee as well. It's bursting because I've just come back from Manchester airport. I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna tell him if he does not go to the next lay-by, I'm gonna have to drive off. So I'll open that. When it's safe to do so, I'll go out and I'll tell him, because the officer is being very rude and ignorant. Hello, officer! Hello? Officer, sorry.
Don't open your car door there. Because
Yeah, I know. That's what I've tried to tell him. That's what I tried to tell him.
Can take your car door with them.
Right.
I don't want you to get.
Right, I understand, officer.
Can I just suggest something?
Yes, sir.
You're in quite a small 4-seat car.
Right.
I'm in a 5-seat car.
Right.
We don't want to speak to you on the side of the motorway with regards to the safety, obviously, of cars. It's very difficult to hear as well.
I understand.
If you both would like to come and take a seat.
Well, I did offer your officer, so it's all recording.
I'm struggling hearing you, sir. Sorry.
Well, I'll take the window down.
Thank you.
I did offer the officer.
Yeah.
I said, like, there's a labour down there.
This is called an emergency refuge area. We're fine using it here. This is why it's been put here. It got built here for a reason.
Right.
This is the reason why. But what I'd like you to do, I don't want to keep you longer than we have
Yeah, because
to.
I understand that. Yeah.
Right. So I'd invite you. If both of you want to come and take a seat, please do.
Well, for me, it's not safe, officer.
Why isn't it safe?
Because
you explain to me why it's not safe.
Because I don't want to come out of my car, leave my kid behind.
Well, I'm saying, please.
But I don't want to go, officer, in the car. I don't want to go in the car.
Why is that?
I just don't want to.
Right.
I have the right not to go in the car.
You certainly do, sir.
And
okay.
I have the right to have an explanation what's the reason behind it.
Well, we're trying to do that. The only problem we've got is, and you'll probably hear through your window, the traffic noise is horrendous.
I understand.
And we're trying to make sure that we convey our reasonings for stopping you without all this noise, and it's for your protection as well. Obviously, we wear body cameras.
Yeah, I know.
You're recording me, I'm recording you.
Yeah, I know that.
Don't
Yeah.
have a problem with that. In the car, we also have very good recording equipment, which is not just for our benefit, it's for your protection as well.
Right.
Because it's all disclosable, it's all saved, it's 24 hours, it's not a tape that you can throw away, it's all on, it's actually over the Wi-Fi.
Right.
We've got a new system now called WatchGuard, and what that happens is it downloads every time we go back to the police station. You can't do anything with it. It's as I say, it's not just for our protection, it's for your protection as well, or anybody in the car. We take lone females in the car, which you imagine if you're a lone female into a police car with 2 male police officers, some people are very nervous to do so. That's why it's there for their protection, okay, and your protection. So that is I'm thinking of the most efficient, easiest way to deal with why we've stopped you would be in the back of our police car.
But officer, like I said, officer, I do not wish to go in that car.
Right, okay.
Because
what we'll do is then I'll ask my colleague to come back.
Right,
okay,
sir.
I'm going to go back and sit in my police car because I'm safer in there than out.
No, yeah.
If you could keep this window down.
Yeah,
please,
it is down. It's been down.
Oh, has it? Sorry, it were there when I.
No, when you came, because I went out, because in my recording I said, like, yeah, I'm gonna go out. It's not safe. I recorded that. I said it's not safe, but I'm gonna shout out. If the officer doesn't come out, I have no choice but to go.
What I'll do is I'll ask my colleague to come back. He'll
Thank
try
you.
and do it at the side of the road. I'm not particularly happy with my colleague on the side of the road because it's his safety.
Well, he's got more safer than myself.
Yeah, well,
because he's
I
got
don't
like
want to
ample
get
room there.
One thing I will say, sir, when this is all concluded,
Right, sir.
my colleague's going to give you instructions on how to get back out safely.
Okay.
Please listen to him very carefully.
I will, sir. I will.
The last thing I want you to do is have an accident or cause another car to have an accident.
Right.
He will explain that really, really carefully because we haven't got a long run up.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So I'll ask my colleague to come back. Okay, and he'll explain why he stopped you. He'll go through a process. And then, if you have any questions, please ask him.
Definitely, sir.
He's the polite.
I know he's polite. He is polite, but
he's just like police officer I've ever known. And I've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, he is polite. Only thing I've liked you because he's like, you need to come out. And I said, look, I can't leave the kids and I can't just go. That's all.
Which is why we invite people to bring. If you've got children, I mean, you've got a child.
He's 16 or 15.
You're 15. You're not a child. You're nearly a man. That's why we invite people to sit in the car. But I'll get Luke to come back.
Only reason I'm recording the officer because, sometimes, we say something that we shouldn't be saying it.
By all means, as long as people don't put the cameras there in his faces, because that's really off-putting. I'll leave you with Luke.
Thank you.
And thanks for your
Thanks
time.
a lot. Thank you. Okay, officer, first of all, if I offended you anything like that, I'm sorry.
You've not offended me.
Just because, I don't like to come out because of kids, everything.
Your kid can come and sit in the car if you want.
Yeah, I know, but it's like...
From my point of view, me stood here, I'm not protected. While I'm in a car on a motorway, I'm protected. Also, I'm going to speak to you about an offence, okay? So in the best interest, in your best interest, it's important that I can fully hear you and fully understand. I'm struggling to hear you properly with all the traffic.
Right.
Okay.
Well, you can
So-
sit in this seat if you want in my car. I can get my kids to go in the back seat.
I'm happy to do
Yeah.
that if you're
Okay.
happy
Yeah, I'm
with
okay. Tukhari zagi.
that. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you understand why I was asking you to come and sit in the car?
No, sir.
No, do you understand why I was asking you
Oh,
to
for
sit-
health and safety or something.
Yeah, yes.
Because now I need to speak to the officer. I said,
Okay.
look, only reason I'm recording because sometimes you
I
say
have no
something
problem with you recording,
and
that's
I
fine.
might say something like, and then you say like, oh, you swear to me or something. So
Listen,
that's the reason.
my camera's
We have-
recording.
Yeah.
My camera's recording.
Okay.
So if you don't swear and I said you're swearing, there's a record.
Yeah, I know.
So there's
yeah.
nothing
So
to worry
that's the
about.
only reason I
Right.
said like this.
Right. Reason we've stopped to speak to you is we've gone to Pasha.
Right.
Okay. I've looked down into your car, and in a mobile phone,
Okay.
it's held up to your left ear with your left hand.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
You've turned, looked and seen me looking, rabbit in headlights sort of look, and you've put the phone down. Okay.
When was that? Just now.
Just before
Okay, okay.
before this last junction.
Okay.
Probably round about half a mile before this last junction.
Okay.
Okay. We've overtaken you. Your speed has dropped off, so we've had to come off the motorway to rejoin to get back behind you, if that
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay. Well, I didn't look. I didn't see anything anyway. So
That's
yeah,
that's why
fine,
we've
yeah.
stopped to speak to you. Okay.
Okay, that's
Because I
fine.
suspect
Because it's
you've been-
motorway now, like you see people going fast and slow and things like that. So you're driving and
No, that's fine.
Whenever
so
long day
that's,
at work-
that's the reason why I've stopped to speak to you.
Right.
Okay. Because we suspect that you've been using your mobile phone whilst
Okay,
driving,
okay.
which is an offence.
yeah, I
okay?
understand. I understand it.
Power that we've used to stop your vehicle is section 163 of the Road Traffic Act. Under section
Is that if I close the window, so it's better for you as well?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Section 164 and 5. I'm going to ask for some ID so I can check your driving licence and I'll check your insurance.
Okay.
Then what I'll do is I'll speak to you about the mobile phone offence.
Okay.
I've just got to give you the words of the caution. You're not under arrest.
Okay.
The words of the caution are that you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand what I've explained there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. So we'll do the checks first. What's your name, sir?
You want the full name or?
Please.
Yes, JULHASH.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Is that, yeah, so that's you?
Jul
Right.
Hashudin.
Are you still at Browning Street?
Browning Street, number 6.
Perfect. And I'm going to ask you just to spell. I can see you're insured, so that's that bit.
Am I insured?
Yes.
Yeah, because they keep on saying like that's not on, so.
It's showing that you've got insurance.
Yeah, I am insured. Yeah.
So that bit's done. Just spell your first name again, please, sir.
Juliet Uniform.
Yeah.
Lima.
Yeah.
Hotel.
Yeah.
Alpha.
Yeah.
Sierra Hotel.
Yeah.
And the last name.
Udin. UDDIN.
It is
And your date of birth, sir?
05/11/1975.
Thank you.
Excuse me, I've got a cough, dry cough.
You're okay. Shoot.
Is there a new license? Or is it a passport?
No, that's your licence photo. That's you anyway. It's definitely
You might
you.
be my
In
twins.
fact, I think you might wear in the same shirt.
No.
No,
this-
similar.
this
Oh
is
no,
red.
that's flowers again.
That's got flower and
Looks
this is
similar.
red, innit?
It looks similar. Right, 46, right, we're happy with that. Right, sir, so I'm going to ask you about the thing. Why was your mobile phone in your left hand?
You just say like I've got no right to say no comment as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what the caution means. Do you understand what the caution means?
But it's not really, but
I'm going to explain it to you then, so you understand it. So the caution is that you do not have to say anything. It means that I'm going to ask you some questions about you using your mobile phone, which is an offence. So I'm going to ask you some questions about that offence, okay? You do not have to say anything, that's the first part, okay? The last part, but anything you do say may be given in evidence. That means that anything you say today can be used in court as evidence. You're making a recording and
Yeah,
I'm
that's fine,
checking,
yeah,
and
that's
my
fine.
camera's recording, okay? So that is how someone would know what we've said here today. The middle bit of the caution is the important bit. That means so you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. What that means is if you give an answer today, and then if this went to court,
right.
okay, if you contested and you said I want to go to court, if you didn't answer a question today that you could have been expected to answer, that could go against you. So the magistrates in court
could say the officer asked you why you were using your phone, why was it up to your ear, what were you doing with it, and you've answered no comment. You could have answered those questions. If you give a different answer at court, that could go against you. So there's two things here. One is, if you give an answer today and at a later date gave a different answer, someone might think you are lying. And if you don't answer a question today that you could have been expected to answer, that could go against you as well. That's what the caution means. So you don't have to answer my questions. I'm going to ask them, but you don't have to.
That's right, yeah.
If you don't want to answer them, just say no comment. I know that you understand the question, it's just that you don't want to answer it.
Okay, that's right.
Do you understand what I've explained?
Yes, yeah, I've got it.
So, just to check your understanding, do you have to answer my questions?
No.
No.
Okay.
How would someone know what's been said today?
Because you're recording and I'm recording.
Yep. And if you gave an answer today and gave a different answer at court, what might the courts think?
Could go against me.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So, I'm happy you understand what we're saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, why was your mobile phone held up to your left ear, in your left hand?
I didn't have no mobile phone in my hand.
What was in your hand?
There's nothing. I've got a water bottle.
Right, it definitely wasn't a water bottle. It was a black mobile phone in your left hand, held up to your left ear.
Okay.
You've turned and looked at me in the passenger seat,
Okay.
and you've put the phone down.
Okay.
Okay. So that's why I'm asking, what if it wasn't a mobile phone in your hand? What was in your mobile? What was
I
in
had
your
no
hand?
mobile phone was here. When you came in, officer, that's when I pulled it out. So you've got back cameras down there. It will show.
That's fine.
So camera was on there.
I'm not talking about when we've stopped you.
Right.
I'm talking about when else.
Can I show you one more thing about this phone as well? Sorry. This thing is, what's it called? Holder.
Yes.
To get the phone out of there, you need to use a both hand. You cannot use it one hand. Like if the phone is there.
I know. You have got a passenger though.
Sorry?
You have got a passenger with
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
So, but you need a both hand because your camera is the one I pulled in because I didn't know what, it says following the screen. That's when I flashed and then I said, oh, you must be me.
Follow.
That's why I stopped here.
Yeah.
But if you look at this, Asda's thing is holder, whatever it's called, mobile phone holder. It's only slides into one side. Mm-hmm. So I'll just show that. Excuse me, officer. I don't know if I can put lights on. I can't put lights on because it's recording. So, this one, is there any chance you can put your phone light on, sir, officer?
Yeah.
So this one is only one side rotating. So if the phone,
one side.
Yeah, you can, but you can do it with one hand as well. You can see it. So if I need to, okay. So if you take care, can you
I've
take care?
just done it one-handed.
But that's like right hand. So if you want to try it with the left hand, sir, what's going to happen?
I can still do it with my left hand.
Yeah, well, I can't do it anyway. See? Okay. So you've got cameras down there, which I know, which I've noticed as well, officer. Like, I've nothing to hide. You've got cameras down there. My phone was here because I just came back from Manchester Airport, and I was just going home.
Right. So what am I?
Why you might think like maybe this was in my hand water bottle, so that could be like that.
That could
be
bright
like that.
blue. What I've seen, we all know what a mobile phone looks like.
Right. Okay.
I saw a mobile phone held in your left hand,
right,
up to your left ear,
okay,
like you would use a phone like I'm demonstrating now, and your lips are moving like you're talking to it.
Right.
Okay.
Well, this is your word, isn't it, officer? You've got a recording on your car anyway,
that's
you've got.
I'm telling you what I witnessed.
Right. Yeah. So you've got a body cam. You've got cameras in your car as well. It will show if I was using phone or not. So obviously that's fine. But like I said, I've not used it.
So you've not used it. I have to ask you. This is all part of me gathering evidence.
Okay.
I have to give you the opportunity. I have to show me your call logs.
My call log, what do you mean?
To show that you weren't on a phone call. Are you happy to show me that?
But that's GDP, isn't it?
Everything is treated.
Because if it goes to court, officer, right, I can provide this detail to show this is my phone call list. If there's a call going out, call going in. I'm not interested at the minute.
What I want to see is at the time of the event, you're saying you weren't using your phone and it was in the cradle and you had nothing in your hands, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I've got to give you the opportunity here and now to show me your call log.
So what would the difference between this going to happen, like if I show you my call list or whatever?
Well, because if your call list shows that you weren't connected to any call at that time, that's supporting what you're saying, that you weren't using the phone. But if you show me the call log and there is a call at that time,
Right.
then that's supporting what I.
And
witnessed,
what time
that
was the
there
officer?
a call.
So now is 10 past 8. So roughly about 20 minutes or 10 minutes.
Roughly, I can get the time off our.
Is there any chance of
camera.
yeah? Any chance, please?
Yeah, can you just review the camera quickly? See what time we pass this car. Yeah, when I've started the recording, you know, when we went past. Thank you.
So what time officer? did you see?
1945.
So you are saying I've not deleted anything, sir, officer, have I?
Well, I've not been with you the entire time.
But
so
you asked me this because I didn't know you were going to ask me about the call list, yeah? That's right, isn't it? You asked me to look at the call list.
I've asked if you're happy to show me
Yeah,
a call list.
so I've not
I can
deleted
see
nothing.
whether or not there's any calls there.
So I've not deleted officer nothing, right? Because I didn't know you were going to ask me that anyway.
Are you willing to show me a call log?
Okay, this is my phone, officer. It's recording, isn't it?
Am I alright to scroll down?
Yes, you are, sir. Last time I spoke was 15:56.
Yep.
Hello?
Sorry.
Can I go back on that, sir?
Right. I've got to go. There's something else.
Is it
happening.
emergency?
There's something more serious happening.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm sorry, like like that way you were talking,
mate,
like
doesn't
so
matter. Forget
the
about that.
officer. Only reason I've done that is because it's dangerous. That's why.
Yeah.
So are you happy with the officer?
I'm happy with what you've.
Thank you.
With the
Appreciate
initial
that.
bit.
Thank you.
Your mobile phone should not be in your left hand.
But like I said, I did not use officer. But anyway, thank you,
But
because
your phone
that's
is
more
in your
important.
hand.
That's
Your
more
phone-
important.
Your phone is in your hand.
Okay, sir.
When I've
So
driven
thank
past
you.
you.
Which the thing is, are you an officer?
You're good to be. Pardon?
Which what's that called? Depot, or do you call it depot or something, or
I'm on
branch?
the roads policing unit at Yorkshire Police.
So it's like all over.
Yes. Okay.
So are you happy, sir? I can go
You're
now.
going to be reported for an offence and not being in proper control of your vehicle, okay?
Right.
So
But
you'll get a letter in the post.
But am I getting any fines or anything
You'll
like
get
that?
a letter in the post about it, yeah.
But what does it explain on that letter, officer?
That you've been reported for an offence of not being in proper control of your vehicle, okay?
Right, okay.
Your mobile phone is in your hand, held up to your ear, whilst you're driving on a motorway. All right.
But you just told me like you've checked my call log as well, and
Yes.
you're saying you can go as well. But why am I gonna get? Is that gonna go against my file, or is it gonna go?
When you get
Do I
the
get
letter,
points in my license or anything like that?
when
Or?
you get the letter, it'll be an offer. When you get the letter,
Okay.
read the letter, it'll explain everything on there. There's something happening on the radio, and I have to go to that now. So I've done all my checks with you. That's how.
But you're happy with me, aren't you?
I'm happy now, yeah.
All right, thanks a lot. Thank you.
Take care, sir.
Take care.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Bye. Okay, Zafar, get it me. Okay, so the officer checked my call log, and he's happy to go. Look, he's going. So that meant he says that's more important. So officer's gone. I'll have to keep this recording. Time 8:14. He pulled me over for dangerous driving. Now he shoot off without giving me any points or anything or any summon. So I've got the old recording.